Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
That is ended up in no man's land. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Hudson-Odoi, is a fine winger in an old-fashioned sense. He tends to stick to his wide positions, but he's shown himself to be a creative outlet, and he doesn't actually shirk from his defensive duties either. You can usually expect a mature, all-round game from him.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. It's a pretty loose pass. It's out for a goal kick. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Out of play for a throw. Van der Beek puts his foot on the gas. Looks a good ball through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Still goalless. Brozovic. Patrick van Aanholt. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Showing good feet. Van der Beek. Played out wide. Tete. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he's running through. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Patrick van Aanholt. Mattel. And it's Tete. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van der Beek. Van der Beek. Good driving run. Gets into some space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
What a throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Van der Beek. And he's had it nicked away. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Oh, that's fabulous. Hudson-Odoi's cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Chance to deliver.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well, that has not gone well. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Van der Beek. And they've got a throw. And the shot! In he goes again! He's scored! On
On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 11.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Has crossed into Hudson-Odoi! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Can he finish?
2 added minutes has been
Oh, what a
indicated.
mistake! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's been shifted off it. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very
So it's back to
special
business.
birthday. Substitutions taking place.
A heavy challenge. And this is Morata. He's picked his way through. Shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Morata clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Van der Beek. That's tidy. And it's Van Aanholt. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a throw-in. Marcos Rojo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Araujo has it out wide and in space. Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Not the most accurate pass. Hudson-Odoi. Patrick van Aanholt. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Substitution on the field. Number 26. Number 6. Van der Beek. Coming on the field. Number 3. Number 28. Substitution.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. He'd have done well to reach that. Gone behind for a goal kick. Araujo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Brozovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Brozovic having a look.
Well, they're probably going to bend it in. They'll need a good in-swinger, though.
Brilliant by Brozovic! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So with real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Brozovic. Bajcetic. Tries to play it through. He's found the way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. There's no sort of quality on that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Number 18,
Bajcetic.
Victor, number 11. Coming on the field.
That was nowhere
number
near
15,
his best.
Number 20.
Brozovic.
Number 8.
Now it's Mane. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Tete takes control of it and he's on the move. Pass somewhat off target. Driving forward, looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Marcus Rojo. And it's Mane. Nice bit of trickery. That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
Omia Ardija really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help there.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Araujo. Bajcetic. Great vision. Pass is just off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There was plenty of power on that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Does well to stand firm and defend it.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Pretty robust defending.
And here's Brozovic. He is through here. He's tried one. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Mane.
Louisville can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! He's got away with one there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he... And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bajcetic. Crunching tackle. And it's Mane. Araujo. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Hits off target and by quite a way. Threads one in. It's played through for him. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Omiya Ardija just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, someone I see as being a well-rounded forward is Alvaro Morata. You can expect a lot of balls into the box when he's leading the line, with him being so good in the air. And he does score a lot of headed goals, something I see as the outstanding quality in his game.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's making progress on the ball. He's looking unstoppable. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Morata. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neither side yet able to find the net. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a promising position. Bajcetic. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Araujo. And Bajcetic. That's the throw. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Chance for a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. But that has not gone well. Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a half-decent try. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it out wide, and that was nowhere near his best. Bajcetic. Good ball, good take. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Van der Beek. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bajcetic. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. Now it's Van der Beek. Bajcetic. Hudson-Odoi. Patrick van Aanholt.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Van der Beek.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's picked his way through. That's very neat. And reclaimed it in a trice. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And the second half gets underway.
Omia Ardija really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There's the delivery. And the shot! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Nicely weighted ball. Lovely bit of skill. And he shoots! No, not quite. Now it's Morata. Araujo. He's shifting through the gears here. Pass is just off target. And he's away. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Omia Ardija have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Hudson-Odoi. Foot in. It's a pretty loose pass. It's run loose here. Van Aanholt. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
And it's Morata. Applies the finish! Driving forward. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a shade optimistic. Araujo does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Van de Beek.
Pass somewhat off target.
Coming on to replace him is
Brozovic.
number 28. Substitution.
That has not gone well. Medel. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's whipped it across. Climbs up big! It's in! And they've got their lead back. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 18. Alvaro
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Morata.
It's good running with the ball.
Alvaro Morata.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Hudson-Odoi. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Morata. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Played out wide. Van Aanholt. Rojo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hudson-Odoi. He is just caressing the ball. Hudson-Odoi's cross. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Brozovic. Pinches it off him. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Out of play for a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Taken back almost at once. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Marcos Rojo. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hudson-Odoi.
Louisville really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Brozovic! Oh, he's hit the bar! Pass somewhat off target. And it's Morata. He's beaten the last man. Good goal, Morata! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Araujo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a goal kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now there's a find. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.